Hi everyone, welcome to today's live reading. I'm going to wait a bit until some people join and then start with pulling the first cards. Hi sweet Pooja, welcome to today's live reading. Hi Miss Tansri. So I'm starting with the Divine Abundance Oracle by Tosha Silva. Welcome to Mercury retrograde. I hope all works out well today. So let's ask the angels what they want us to know right now and what they have as guidance for everyone. Okay, it's already coming out. Ooh, hi Ilana. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this is the first card coming up, and it's grief. Tears are what happen when the ice in the heart melts. Hi Nikin, thank you for joining. Okay, so that's interesting that grief comes up. Hi Olgan. Hi Katie. Hi Vic here. It's interesting that grief comes up, but as I just said, welcome to Mercury retrograde. So it's possible that it brings up old grief. It's also possible that hi Bärbel, that relationships are ending, for instance. I have that right now. I have ended one and it's going to finish this week, and I've got a forecast for more relationships ending in October. That's actually pretty interesting because I keep hearing for weeks now from other people and readers as well that October is a very significant month with lots of energetic shifts. Partly due to the reason that currently we do have 6 planets in retrograde, and 4 of them will go direct and then move forward during October. So that's a pretty big energy shift that's going to happen. I've got a personal forecast for my family in the coming weeks, which is a big one. So this might all be bringing up grief. Mercury retrograde in Libra at the moment means it connects to relationships. So just give yourself the time to process, accept what's ending, let it go, release, and give yourself time if you need. Get help if you need it. I offer healing sessions. You can work with me. But allow yourself support and time, and give your body rest if you need to process heavy emotions, whether that's grief or anything else that might be coming up, and the end of relationships, which only the ego would judge as bad or whatever. And sometimes if it's a toxic relationship, it's actually good. There's lots of stress and energy being released when you release toxic relationships. So it's a good thing, and it makes space for something new to come. But allow yourself the time and the support that you need to process grief or any other emotions that are coming up through this time. Okay, that's a little bit of a heavy start to this. Okay, let's see what. Welcome everyone who's joining. Welcome TP, Rosa, Cara, Monica, Boho Girl, Hannah, Cream Creations. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. If you don't know me, my name is Antje Roggemann. I'm a medium and a channel, and I offer healing sessions with angel symbols, and do a reading right now. No, I don't do private readings. I only offer healing sessions. This is holy love. So, as I just said, only the ego would judge. The soul doesn't. So it's all divine love. So if anything feels heavy, whatever, you can just give it to God and the angels, knowing that any relationship, even if we call it toxic, has been or is an agreement of love between two souls who have agreed to offer each other an experience of learning something. So underneath it all is love, no matter what it is on the physical and ego level. On the soul level, it's all love. Remember that. And call on your guardian angels and your angels, archangels, ascended masters for help. So, next message coming from Joanne of Arc, voice of truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. Nikin is asking, will I be successful in doing meditation in this month only? I don't know. Why would that be restricted to some specific time? When you commit to meditating, you can meditate whenever you want. It's not an outside thing. It's you make the decision to commit to meditation and then you do it. You decide. It's not coming from the outside. You're not a victim of any circumstances in your life. You make the decisions. You set the intentions. And you pull through with it. So, Joanne of Arc is saying, stand strong, speak your truth. And careful, because we are in Mercury retrograde. So, be careful with how you say things. Be compassionate, respectful, and also end conversations that are not respectful towards you, or don't even go into them. So I just had a phone call coming in this morning. I never pick up phone. So just as a rule, because anyone who's on the phone will be immediately in my energy field. I never pick up a phone call, not with the exception from friends who have a phone appointment with me. So don't pick up phone if you don't know who it is. You have absolutely no responsibility to answer emails, letters, phone calls, DMs, anything. You don't. You can just decide to not respond and let the energy run out, run dead. Be careful during Mercury retrograde how you communicate and how others communicate. People who are not conscious of the energies often tend to lose their abilities to communicate respectfully, to say it in a kind of a diplomatic way. Yeah. So Nikin is saying actually finding it difficult because of mental disorders, so can't focus on meditating, how to stop absorbing unconsciously other people's negative energies or emotions. Well, I just started the energy clearing course today, so you would have learned energy clearing. You could have learned energy clearing. The next one starts next year. You can work with me in healing sessions to release what's coming up for you. Meditation is actually, you can meditation doesn't mean you have to sit still and close your eyes. I do Reiki every morning. I give Reiki to myself, and then I get messages. That's my meditation. I go on walks. That's my meditation. I do Qigong. That's my meditation. I cook my food. That's my meditation. Reframe what meditation is. Meditation is just being in the present moment, not going with your thoughts everywhere, opening yourself to receive messages, and just listening. It's not just sitting there, closing your eyes like this. That's just one way. For others, listening to music is meditation. There's tons of ways to meditate. Walking in nature. Reframe. Do I teach Qigong? No, I don't. I'm in the portal of Lee Harris, and his husband, Stephen Washington, is offering Qigong lessons every month, and that's where I do it. Yes, Qigong is really good for me because I've learned Chinese medicine, and so I have no trouble understanding the explanations. And it really helps me. It's a softer thing for me than most yoga, and so I love doing Qigong. So if you don't know my work, I'm a clearing medium, and I'm also a Reiki master and teacher, a medium and a channel. I work with angel symbols. I've been doing that for probably 16 years. These are angel symbols. These are energized. These are not oracle cards. These are treatment cards. They are energized by the angel that's on the card. And this angel, when I use them in healing sessions for you, this angel supports you. It shows a number of topics that's coming up for you. And I'm always channeling personal messages for the client from the angel that I pull. So that you are enabled to change and release what needs releasing. And the difference between, like, if I would just talk with you, my energy field is working with you as well. I've got a clearing field. So anytime I talk to anyone, my field right now is clearing your energy field and bringing up stuff and releasing it that needs to go right now. These support that. And when I use them in healing sessions for you, they work with you in your energy field for 21 days. So it's not just a mind thing when you work with me. We are clearing your energy. It's not counseling. Counseling is talking for me, and I call that just stirring old soup. What I do is I take stuff out of your old soup and put new stuff in. And that's what creates the change. That's what I do with you in healing sessions. We take old stuff out of your old soup and put new stuff in to create a new soup, which is your new life. And that's how your life changes. That's how your old patterns and family patterns and karma and trauma are being released. And you can become yourself, know your life purpose, and go for it. I don't do personal readings. If you want to work with me, you have to book a healing session. So, yes, another message from the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck from Calgary. Oh yeah. So, this is Archangel Michael telling you, trust heaven. You are safe. Angels, stand close, surrender your concerns, and allow a miracle to occur. So, call on Archangel Michael for protection, call on Archangel Michael for cord cutting, and also call on Archangel Michael and Mercury. Mercury is also a god during Mercury retrograde, because Archangel Michael can help with any kind of technology, any kind of technological issues, and Mercury as well. Mercury can help with any kind of communication. Hi, Alina. Hi, Alina. Hi. Who else did I see? Sorry. Hi, Daniela. Miss Tansre is saying this could not be more accurate right now. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I know. So call on Archangel Michael for energetic protection. Call on Archangel Michael for cord cutting. You can also call on Archangel Michael every night before you go to sleep and ask him to protect you in your dreams and in your sleep. That way he can keep you away from negative energy during the night when the soul leaves the body. And that prevents nightmares, because that's nothing else than you go into negative energy somewhere. If anyone wants to learn energy clearing, check out the energy clearing course. The next one will start in, I think, at the end of January, but I don't have the dates published yet. That's where you learn a lot more about that. But work with Archangel Michael for protection, for cord cutting. You can ask him to clear your energy. You can ask him to clear the energy in your home, in your car, anywhere. You can also ask him to clear the energy in a room where you're going to in advance. Like, for example, even for your children. For example, your daughter is going back to school right now, because that's just happening for many people. Ask Archangel Michael to clear the schoolrooms before she enters the door. You go into a practice, to a doctor or to a supermarket, whatever. Ask him to clear the rooms before you go there. That's stuff you can do. Every time you have had any kind of connection with people, online, in person, ask him to cut the cords and remove the energies that are not yours, so that you offload what you've been taking on. That's really important. Yeah, so work with Michael. Welcome, Rosie Buick. Welcome, Ayesha. Welcome, Needy. So let's see what's the next. Oh, that's 2 actually. Okay, let's see. Thank you for the blessings. Okay, I keep getting those 2. So here we go. Flow and karma. Bärbel is saying, thank you for your words and work. You're welcome. Thank you for appreciating. So flow is saying, allow me, divine, to move with the flow and respond with calmness and peace. Karma refers to past life karma that's being resolved in this life. So make sure, don't try to push the river at the moment. Energies might be a bit slow or wacky or like up and down because of all the retrogrades. It's going to pick up. Clarity will come. Just go with whatever's happening. Yes, that can feel bumpy at times when suddenly stuff pops up that you didn't expect. It can also be positive. I've just by surprise yesterday found out how much I can actually reduce the cost here for electricity and gas because someone is moving out. That was a surprise. I did expect a little bit, but not that much. So go with the flow of whatever's coming. Give yourself a bit of space and time to breathe, and others too. It's not just a challenging time for you, it's also a challenging time for others. Ask for help if you need it. That's something many people need to learn. Ask to invest in yourself regularly. Ask to learn to invest in yourself regularly. Ask the angels to bring in the money that you need for that. Follow the guidance that you receive because of that. Something I keep saying is karma will take care of it. It's become kind of a go-to thing for me when I have people who are toxic and not open for my kind of help, who hurt others or take advantage of others or whatever. Karma will take care of it. And then you release it, because it's not your job. You are not the judge. There is nothing to judge. That's just the ego that thinks it can attach to something. Or has to. It doesn't. It's not the ego's job. You can only change yourself. So if your ego pops up because it gets triggered, then ask yourself, well, what has been triggered? Where is this coming from in my own life? What does this person's behavior show me in my life? What I don't see. And also know that karma is being released right now from past lives. So, and that's not just always like weaving a magic wand and it's gone. Karma is often something that we have, the karma release is often something that we have to live through physically in relationships, and it may not feel good, but it's meant to be released. So there is an end to something coming. And we are in a big time of karma release. We are in the age of karma release. So there's a lot of that happening. And many people who follow me are the ones in their families who release the karma for themselves and their family as well. And the trauma also. And the old patterns also. So that's what I work with you. That's what we release for you when that is coming up, and it all comes up for everyone who's working with me. So we clear out you and your family so that you don't have to take that on into the future, and your children don't have to take that on into the future. Ilana is saying, thank you, Antje, your reading are so on point. Thank you, Ilana. One more, and we're actually going to take and pull out an angel symbol for you. So what do you need? Which support do you need most right now? So this one's coming up. Ah, yes. Angel for purity and clarity. I let go of old restrictive patterns and illusions. That's what I was just talking about. Yeah, so this angel, I keep that in the camera because while I do that, it's working with your energy field. This angel helps to clear out your energy field, clear out your life, show old patterns that are coming up, and helps to release them. And again, if I work with you personally in a healing session, I will get very detailed information for you personally, what is coming up in your life. I ask you before, what's happening, what do you want to release? I ask you for the story of your childhood, because that's where most of the issues come from, and from the parents. And then the angels are giving me the information that you need to know, what's coming up. They are telling you what you can do, how you can change your behavior, what you need to know. I'm giving you exercises, meditations, depending on where you are in your journey and what needs to happen. I also guide you, if that's meant for you, to start your own business, to learn Reiki with me, to do the Working with Archangels course or energy clearing course, whatever. I'm the channel. They are telling me for you personally what you need and what your life purpose is. And Archangel Metatron is always present because he is the Archangel of life purpose and life path. And he can guide you on your own path, and he guides me so that I can guide you as well. So this one is very fitting right now because clearing is happening definitely in Mercury retrograde, and clearing is also happening in general right now, and it's going to continue. Even if some egos don't like to hear that, we are in a phase of change and clearing for decades to come. So get used to clearing out. You will not be spared from having to release old stuff. Hi Karen, thank you for the hearts. Hi Annalise. You will not be spared from having to release old stuff from your life and your family's life. Because we are changing. All of humanity is changing. So that includes everyone. And some people have agreed this way to do it, and some people have to agree to do it this way. It's very different, but everyone is part of it. And that includes you. And I always say, angels, archangels, and ascended masters, they are here to help you. You don't have to do it alone, and you actually can't do it alone. You can't release karma on your own. You can work through it physically. If you want help with it, then angels have to help you. And they are here to help you. You don't have to do this on your own. I'm here to help. They are here to help. They can't help without people like me, because they need channels. They need people who let them work through them. And so that's why I'm here. And they are here. So if you want to work with us, then do that. And while I'm talking, this one is working with you anyway, and my energy field too. And that's a bit similar how it works in healing sessions as well. So, another one or not? Yes, okay. Okay. Another one. Sun is coming out here, which is nice. So what else? Any last message or messages for everyone who's watching? Ooh, yes. Detachment. Yes, very important. With detachment, you finally feel whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it's fulfilled. Yeah, detachment does not mean being passive or ignorant. It means to get to a state where you are okay with having or not having a certain desire, thing, home, relationship, children, money, whatever it is. It means to offer it, to surrender it. I just shared a post from Tusha Silver today, who's teaching about this, and that's her cards, and her book is It's Not Your Money, and I highly recommend that to everyone. And right now, and I shared that yesterday or 2 days ago, it's $1.99 on Amazon.com. Surrender, offering detachment is really, really, really important, because it takes out the ego, and it releases stress and makes space for the universe to come in with universal solutions for you personally, for your life. And the thing is that attachment usually comes from fear. Fear of believing that you won't get what you want. And that's why holding on to it, which of course isn't a valid strategy. And so detachment is really important. Annalise is saying about the book that I just said, I bought it a day ago. Well done. Very curious. Yes, I'm having the message of surrender and let go of control. Oh, yes, you do. Everyone. Because we learn control, and control is an illusion of the ego. We never have control of anything. And that's why these events like nature catastrophes, nature events, and any events in life show up, because the ego is not connected. and judges everything in good or bad, catastrophe or beautiful miracle, whatever. But it's actually an event. And if you are tuned in, the people who are tuned in, they know before what's happening. They know before. So release your attachment to anything that is a desire for you, and know that any desire that you have deep in your heart is usually something that belongs to you on your life path. So you will get it anyway at the right time, in the right way, but it's not on you or your ego to determine how. So you have to release it and then ask for guidance and just take the steps that you are being shown to get there. Detachment, really important. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you everyone for joining. I'm going to share the live when I've finished it, so you can watch it again if you want. And if you want to work with me, go to my website. The links are all in my bio. As I said, I do healing sessions with angel symbols to help you release anything. I teach Reiki, which is really important right now. Angels are putting a huge emphasis on teaching Reiki for me and learning Reiki for clients. That's new as well. And I also have an Archangels course, an energy clearing course, and a business planning course. So check out my website. If you have questions, you can message me. Booking links are on my website as well. Thank you for joining and see you next time. Bye.